Shaka hookah 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 shaka hookah 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 shaka hookah hookah.
I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know everything's alright. Hooked on a feeling.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Woohoo!
Hello, people that are listening.
Of the radios and of the YouTubes. How is everybody doing today? Gotta make sure we follow our rules, Colby. Don't.
Yes, we do.
I took notes. He didn't take notes. He's a lazy bum.
No, I'm bum.
I took notes on our last podcast. We are fixing some things.
Things
so
should run
hopefully,
smoother today.
Hopefully, some things. I apparently have a lisp now.
Yes. Apparently.
Some things will run a bit smoother. Anyways, hello. Hello,
this is our third podcast.
Third podcast.
This is number 3.
Recorded
Going
on
strong.
March 10th, 2015
Yes.
at 1:46 p.m. starting.
And then uploaded probably on YouTube by Wednesday.
Tomorrow. Today's a Tuesday, Colby.
Yeah. I'm behind today.
Everybody's behind everything because
it feels
of...
like another Monday.
It does. Like, ever since Sunday, which was, what was it? The daylight savings.
Yes. Sunday was daylight savings.
The past 2 days, and I don't know why, my alarm clock has not woken me up. And I do not get why. I've heard actually a lot of people, have had this problem. Like their alarm clocks aren't going off or anything.
My main alarm clock has not been going off at all in like the past couple years. So I've used my phone for the
But that's
most
what
part.
I meant, like the thing you actually use.
Oh, the thing I actually use now is my phone.
Yeah.
Or my parents.
My phone does not work. I do know not why.
You do not... Wait, say that again?
I do know not why. That's what I was going to say.
That actually does work grammatically. I do know not why. I do know not why it works. Yeah, that works. That works grammatically.
Anyways.
How do you say it?
I do know
not why
not
it
why.
works, but it works.
No, but it doesn't work. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, your phone. Yeah.
Is my phone has not been going off, so I've been woken up at 7:15 when I normally get up at 6:30. So yeah.
Well, hey,
Thank God for daylight savings.
Yeah, I was at this, it was a lock-in at my church, the Hunger for Hope.
Yep.
If you guys don't know, it's an event where we, in my church, we raise money for the teens in Mozambique, Africa, where I went for 3 weeks in 2013. And,
Yeah.
So I gotta talk louder now. And so, we spent the weekend there, we didn't eat, we played a lot of games, and then I had to wake up at 7 in the morning before anybody else.
Was it really that early?
No, it was because I had
Oh.
driver's ed in the morning.
Oh, so you had to leave early?
Yeah, I had to leave early. I'd leave at 7
You
in the
had
morning.
to cheat and actually eat
No,
before
I
you
didn't
worked?
eat. I didn't eat.
Oh,
I
you
stayed
stuck to
honest.
it?
I did not eat
When
during
did
driver's
you
ed.
eat?
At like 6 o'clock or 6:15
PM?
p.m. on Saturday.
Oh, wow. You actually waited a lot longer than normal. Isn't it usually like right around noonish?
Well, it starts at noon.
No,
and
I
then
mean...
it
no,
ends
when-
at 6. It ends at 6.
Does it end in the afternoon?
Yes, it ends in the afternoon. But you
I-
don't notice because you're tired throughout most of the morning.
I could have sworn it was supposed to be like lunch. Like it's...
No, you have lunch, which is like juice.
Oh, no, right. It's 36 hours.
Yep.
Right. So it
Yeah.
would be at like 6. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 30 hours.
30 hours.
You
is
start noon
and it's
on
6
Friday
p.m.
and end at 6
And
on Saturday.
wasn't it before? This is why I couldn't go, which I was really mad. But didn't it used to be Saturday into Sunday? The year I went, it was
the
Saturday
year you
into
went,
Sunday.
it was. All the other years, it was Friday, Saturday.
Oh.
And then this year, it's back to the Friday,
Oh,
Saturday.
that really stinks because I was gonna come this year, but I couldn't because I was where was I? I had to go and do the all county stuff, which that was incredible. I loved it. You weren't there, I don't think. Were you? No.
No, I was not. I was kind of busy at the moment.
Yeah. Not eating.
Not eating.
But yeah. So the All County Orchestra Band and Choir. Great job to everybody. I'm not on camera. Great. Yeah. Give them a round of applause, including me. Pat myself on the back. It was a really incredible experience. But I was busy with that Friday and Saturday. So if you told me earlier, well, it wouldn't have made a difference even if I did know ahead of time.
Right. No, but the reason I brought that up is the Hunger for Hope. One, to raise awareness, because that's what I do. And two, is because I had to get up at 7 o'clock, and I was so nervous that I'd have to miss drives ed. Because if you miss one class, you get a freebie. But I'm going to already miss one because of SATs. So if you miss two, you got to pay $50 a class. So I was really nervous because wake-up call was at 8:30. I have to be there at 8. So I had to wake myself up. So I set my alarm clock for 7. And then my mom texts me at... Well, I didn't just set my alarm clock. I set my alarm, and I set a reminder, and I had my phone off vibrate on full volume because I was so paranoid.
That's got to be fun for everybody else who's not going to driver's ed.
The thing is that... So I woke up, I didn't go to bed because I woke up like every 2 hours because I was so worried. I'm terrible when I worry. And then, so I woke up every 2 hours on the hour, and then 7 o'clock came. It was actually 6:58-ish. My mom texted me saying she's on her way. So then that's actually what wakes me up, not my alarm, not my reminder. It was the text message that wakes me up. So I woke up and I turned everything off because I didn't want to disturb anybody else sleeping. And then I got up and left, and yeah. So that answers your question about alarm clocks.
Yeah, alarm clocks are fun when they don't work.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. In the news this past couple days,
What's
I don't
happened?
actually know much. I didn't do any research. Shame on me. I know. I'm sorry. But I saw actually on the
fail punch
on the TV as I was walking here in our commons, we have a TV like right up above the tables there.
Yes.
And I saw apparently they're making one last push to take the city from ISIS again. They're gonna try
Which
to take.
city?
I'm not certain. I know it's not Jerusalem. Have they taken Jerusalem yet?
They have not
haven't
taken
gotten,
Jerusalem.
Yeah, they've tried.
Is it like Saudi Arabia? I think is a hot spot.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But there's one of the big cities, but they're gonna try to take one more big push for it.
ISIS is?
No, we're
getting rid of
we're
ISIS.
trying to push ISIS out.
Yes.
So that's the extent of my little 5 seconds of looking at a TV. That's all I know about the news. But apparently there is this topic on CNN for what the economy holds for 2016. Let's
Even though we're
see.
only in February.
Yeah, I don't. Why are they bringing
Or
this
March.
out
We're
already?
in March now, Tyler. We're in
Oh,
March.
it's March.
Yeah.
My mind automatically went to February. I don't know why I still thought February.
Crazy.
Let's see.
Almost the
There's
end of the
not-
school year. Yeah. Almost a senior.
I don't want
Hopefully.
to. For you.
Actually, no, you know what my grade is in pre-calc right now?
I don't want to know.
I don't know, but it's pretty good because I've gotten good in all my tests.
That's
So-
why I'm surprised too. Is I as of the last time I checked a while back, like before the second semester, my grades in both English and US, since I dropped pre-calculus,
Yes.
were in the 70s, and I think English might have even been like a 69 or something. Last time I checked,
Shameful.
I'm above 80 in both, so yay!
Oh, yay! Victory!
What?
Victory for you.
Victory over bad grades, I
Over
guess?
bad grades, yes.
So apparently, news, unemployment rate is stabilizing, so that's good. I actually, talking about employment, oh my goodness, all
got a
yesterday
job?
afternoon, no, I wish, that's what I'm getting to, is all yesterday afternoon, I was applying to places online. So I literally sat in my room for like 3 hours applying to places. And you will not believe some of those quizzes, like McDonald's had the stupidest like questionnaire sort of dealio. Like Burger King and Taco Bell and Wendy's, they all had a normal, if this customer did something, you would do this, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
that sort of questionnaire.
logical scenario.
Yeah. McDonald's, they have 66 questions, which I think is kind of suspicious as it is.
Yeah.
They have 66
On
questions.
the 6th day of the 6th hour of the 6th
What?
month. I don't know.
I don't think that's what it's... Okay.
Anyways.
But they had 66 questions, so that's... and if it's pairing up, that's 33 different combinations. Or 33 pairings, I mean.
Okay.
They would have 66 options, is what I'm trying to say. And you have to choose either or. The thing is, some of them did not have any relationship to each other. Like, one
that's
was...
weird.
Yeah, so like, and it really ticked me off because I felt strongly about both of them, but I couldn't choose the other, because then that would make me look bad, but I want to choose that one because I don't agree with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
So
it's
like,
tough.
and I'm sitting here, and they have the little progression bar in percentage. So I get through the first page, which is like 10 of them, and it's like, you're now 27% through. Are you kidding me? I have to go
The
through.
first page.
It was so annoying.
That's why I'm thinking, like, I kind of have a job right now. I teach karate at IMA.
Do you actually get paid for that?
I get a huge discount on my tuition, and I also get like
lucky.
free stuff. So I also get kind of free food because he offers to give me food. But I'm searching for a job, kind of. I don't know. I'm not as diligent as you.
Oh goodness, yeah. I'm not diligent. My mom yelled at me yesterday, and that's why I spent 3 hours applying to places.
But I did apply to Regal, the Culver Ridge place. They had an opening like last year, and I applied, and they just never felt like calling me back or emailing me or contacting me in any way. So I kind of just gave up on them because I applied twice, and I still have not gotten a response. So I'm done with them. They're just
Who?
no.
I'm sorry.
Regal. Regal
Oh,
Cinemas.
right.
Yeah. So now I'm thinking about just applying.
Just everywhere. That's what
Yeah,
I did. I just
general.
apply everywhere. I applied Cam's, Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell. I applied to Walmart. Did I say Wegmans alright? No, Wegmans. And I'm thinking of I gotta, you know that the Irondequoit Plaza.
Yes.
I'm just gonna try to apply basically to everything there because it's the closest thing.
Yeah.
And, I got to reapply to Subway because I applied to Subway once and they didn't give me a call back.
Yeah.
The closest thing I've gotten to getting a job is I applied to Staples a while back and they called me in for an interview. Guy loved me. He like even said his exact words were, "I wish I could hire you on the spot. This is perfect."
Wow.
But no callback
fingers
after that.
but.
I waited a whole month. I called back. They're like, "Yeah, you should try reapplying." So I guess I'm gonna reapply. I guess that wasn't the best thing
sucks.
because I did check. I'm pretty certain the one I applied to was kind of far away, but that month allowed for a closer Staples to open up. So maybe that was a good thing.
Apply to a closer. I had an idea. There's a couple comic book stores locally that I frequent. And that are
You're
like
just gonna
always...
try to apply to everything that has to do with movies and comics.
Well,
aren't
yeah,
you?
because that's my life, and that's what I'm best at. So I figure I'm gonna just like ask if they need help, and if I can, I'll get a few extra dollars. So I'm not really that motivated to get a job because I kind of already have a
See, the thing is,
job.
I really, really, really wanted to apply to like the Cooper Dell, but they only hire like family friends and stuff. Yeah, so like.
There's a reason why I didn't apply to like McDonald's or to Wegmans.
See,
and
you
them.
got to, because if no one else hires you, I don't know the statistics, but it's just generally known that they hire more frequently.
Yeah, but with
because usually
Wegmans
it's-
and like locally, like Wegmans, McDonald's, Wendy's, like there's so much competition though. And especially Wegmans, because there are so many teams right out of high school that go to Wegmans, and that's why I'm thinking more out of the box, like smaller businesses that don't get a whole lot of teenage help. Like this one comic book store comes to mind, and like they're always packed, and there's like 2 guys that run it, and I was like, hey, you guys need like somebody to organize or something,
Because you're good at organizing comic books.
Yep.
Are you actually?
I'm actually pretty good because
I
I
thought-
have my whole collection organized. I have it Marvel, DC, Other. I have 3 shelves. And then I have it based on character. and then I have chronological, like issue number 1, 2, 3, 4, and like the older characters come first, and more popular characters come first. It's pretty what I have more of comes first, and then just the rest follow. So I used to have it alphabetically, but then I could never find anything because like I don't have a good thing for alphabetical.
No. I try to make things as alphabetical as possible. Like, when I'm typing something, I always try to make it alphabetical because it's just easier for me to find everything. I try to organize things, like, it's kind of sad to say, but even in, like, a game like Minecraft, where I organize stuff alphabetically or by category or something like that.
Yeah, because, like, I had to organize, my mom made me organize, like, all of my movies. And I did it by genre. And then I did it by how much I watch, how often I watch the movie. And yeah, and that's just how it is. Like, movies I watch all the time in the front, movies I don't in the back, and yeah. Mainly the superhero movies are all in the front, because I watch those all the time. So.
Well, speaking of movies, since you're the big movie fanatic, you've got IMDb open on your phone, and I've got it open on the computer here.
Is that product placement? Should I cover? No, I don't care.
I don't know. I can blur it. I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Anyways.
Movies. This movie, San Andreas, is coming out sometime this year. It's May. Maybe that's faster.
I'm not going to search it because I have a couple of movies here that I want to talk about as well.
Okay. There's San Andreas, which is, it has a pretty legitimate cast. It's got The Rock. It's got Alexandra Daddario. I think that's how you pronounce her name.
I have no idea.
She was in the Percy Jackson movie. She was Annabeth. And you've got Arsenal from Arrow, and then you've also got what's his name? What's the name of the dude? Ian Gruffold, I think. I probably butchered his last name, but he was Mr. Fantastic in the original Fantastic Four movie. So it's got a pretty legitimate cast. The concept seems kind of dumb. It's like it's a disaster movie on the San Andreas fault because it's called San Andreas, and it kind of looks dumb. What movies did you want to talk about?
So we got Cinderella, which actually that came out recently, and only got a 66 out of 100. I thought it was going to be a lot better. I want to see it. I really want to see it.
Relatively high hopes for that.
I really wanted to see it. I mean, at first when I first saw the trailers, like the teasers when it first became something, I'm like, this is going to be dumb. It's literally just going to be the movie live action.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm interested to see it. I still want to go see it. I still have not seen Hunger Games. Need to see that.
Did you see the in the announcements this morning? They played the Hanging Tree song, and I was stuck in my head throughout all of the first period. It just.
Speaking of morning announcements, that was a train wreck. I don't know if you watched it.
I did. It was.
Yeah.
You've had better days.
My bad, because our. Okay, I was gonna blame it on the TriCaster, but it's not the TriCaster. It was my fault.
It's him. Right there.
Yeah, train wreck. Anyway, so other movies, Run All Night, which I have no idea what it is, but it has Liam Neeson,
it's bound to be good.
Ed Harris.
Do you know what it's about?
Nope.
It's about Liam Neeson, his son. Liam Neeson and Ed Harris used to be friends, and Liam Neeson is like the same character in all of his movies. So.
Bobster and Hitman, Jimmy Conlon has one.
Conlon.
I thought it said colon for a second.
Jimmy Colon
has one night to figure out where his loyalties lie with his estranged son Mike, whose life is in danger, or his longtime best friend, mob boss Sean McGuire, who wants Mike to pay for the death of his own son.
Yeah. So Liam Neeson killed Shaw. Was that his name? Sean?
What did it say?
Sean? I think his name was Sean.
Sean McGuire.
Sean. So Liam Neeson kills Sean's son because Sean's son was about to kill Liam Neeson's son, Mike. And then now Sean is pissed at Liam because now Sean's basically just going to kill his entire family. So they just have to run all night and just try to survive.
That sounds really cheesy.
It's like you watch the trailer and it's like, oh wait, so it's Liam Neeson playing Liam Neeson because like Taken and Welcome on the Tombstone. Same movie.
Non-stop and unknown.
Yeah, nonstop too. Yeah, so it's Liam Neeson and his son.
The Gray.
Hey, the Gray. Yeah. I have not seen that. I heard it was boring. Yeah, so it's the same formula that Liam Neeson's been doing. This time.
It's just the dark, gravelly voice on the telephone, sort of, everything.
I will find you, and I will kill you. And this time, but this time it's not him. It's Sean. He's like, I will find you, and I will kill all of your family. Like, oh, better run.
Better run all night.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right, what else? What else we got?
I don't know. That one's 2014. I don't. There are a bunch of 2014, 2008. What?
I have no idea.
These say in theaters.
Okay, so there's this new Disney movie called Tomorrowland.
I think I saw something for that.
Yeah, it's got George Clooney and Scarlett Johansson, I think. And if you guys don't know, Tomorrowland is like a land in Disney World where it's like all futuristic-y and like picture the Jetsons, like that futuristic thing, but like Disney. So that's what Tomorrowland the attraction is. But this movie, I have no idea what it's about. I mean, from what I gather, George Clooney finds this token that has like the Tomorrowland logo on it, and he's just teleported into this giant field of grain, and it's the grain for miles, and then he sees like this one utopian city. It's all futury, like Tomorrowland is supposed to be, and that's it. That's all I know is that the token, grain, city, Tomorrowland, Disney.
Pretty much it.
I mean, they did it with Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion. Why not do it with Tomorrowland too? It's just
might as well
more rides to market.
It's like if it I don't know. There are some movies that are based off of rides, and then there are rides based off of movies. The rides based off the movies are easier, but I don't honestly know how you make a movie based on a ride.
Well, just Pirates of the Caribbean is a good example because the first one was really good, and it took what was great about the ride and made it into a movie, like the swashbuckling, drinking rum, and having a good time with pirates and swords, and what makes little kids happy about pirates when they hear about pirates. That's what it was. And
Getting
it was awesome
drunk
for
and fighting with swords. Yeah, that's exactly
and
what
rescuing
makes kids
ladies from
happy.
other pirates. And actually, I think, didn't they like rape a bunch of ladies in that movie?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I actually haven't seen that movie in a while.
All right, and then Haunted Mansion, but it was creative enough. And then, yeah, so you just take the ride and then make it a movie, and just take characters from the ride and put it in a movie. Pretty simple. All right, anything else you want to talk about?
Well, back to the whole job thing, because I may need some help on that. Where do you recommend, besides your biased comic book store, movie, everything? Because everyone I know a couple people. There are actually a couple people in my church that they're brother and sister, and the brother worked at Burger King, and the sister worked at McDonald's. And they both say they can never eat at those places ever again because they work there. Do you believe that's true?
Okay.
Like, I don't... I sort of get where they're coming from. Like, you know how it's made, and you know what goes into the process of making it or getting it. So you would automatically maybe be grossed out because it's McDonald's and Burger King.
Maybe it's just that they're surrounded by it like 8 hours a day, every day.
You just get tired of it.
And you just like, I no longer crave it because I'm with it all the time. But like, you know, our friend Tristan,
he worked at Wendy's.
And he still eats Wendy's all the time.
I love Wendy's. That's why that's the first place I applied besides the Staples. I applied in person with their paper application. Because applying with the paper application in person usually means you're more dedicated. You took the time to write it all out and everything. Yes. So you applied to it. And that usually shows a little more maturity, a little more...
It's a good first impression.
It's a good first impression, but when I dropped it off, I think I told you this already, but I handed it to just somebody that was there. I'm like, can I speak to the manager? I have an application. She's like, yeah, I can just take it. And like, can I please talk to the manager? I want to hand this to the manager, make sure she sees it. because she was actually right there. I was
Oh,
gonna
so
call
you
it.
saw her.
I saw the manager standing there, and she's like, "Oh, I'll just put it in the office." And I called a week later. I said, "Hey, I applied," and they're like,
I heard this story before.
"Yeah."
Yes.
I said I applied a week ago. Wondering if you got the application. They're saying, actually, our application manager has been out, and she just left now for dinner. So she's not going to be back till, like, it was a Monday, so it was like Wednesday or something. So then I called back on Wednesday, and they're like, yeah, we'll take a look at it. Still no reply. So I still really want to work at Wendy's, because out of all the fast food,
Wendy's is the best.
Wendy's is definitely
And we're not
the
just
best.
being paid to say that. Wendy's
No.
is the best fast food.
You act like we're getting, like, sponsored by everybody.
Well, hey,
like,
I need a
IMDb
job,
and everybody.
Everybody, if you want to pay us, we're welcome to it. Oh, boy.
Well, I think on that note, that wraps it up, because we're literally just out of time. The bell might be ringing any second now.
Any second.
So, for those on the YouTubes, see you next Wednesday. For those on the radio, see you next Monday when we do this live. And also, I thought of this earlier. If you're on the YouTubes and you watch this and you're in Rochester, I think you can get anywhere in Rochester. Tune in. It's every other Monday and Tuesday, so this week it was on a Tuesday. There's the bell. Next week it'll be on a Monday, and it's going to... When does this period start? This period starts at...
I have no idea.
Like 12... Oh, goodness. When did we started at like 1:49. So it was like... I think it starts... Just tune in like 1:30-ish.
Yeah.
And there you go.
And we'll be here.
We'll be
Probably.
here, as always.
Unless I have
most
better
likely.
things to do, which I never do.
You never do. That's why you joined WIRQ. No, I'm kidding. WIRQ is...
WIRQ?
WIRQ.
WIRQ?
Yep. Join WIRQ if you're watching this and you're on Quite High School.
Yay.
There's a promotion.
Watch it.
Well,
We're
anyways,
desperate.
see you next Wednesday. See you next Monday. Goodbye.
Goodbye.